Nordic B-Ones. Today we're back on Dragon Age Origins. I had to figure out what part we are on. Just want to say sorry for the last few parts because I was really tired and I wasn't tired, I was frustrated and tired. So yeah, my bad about that. And what we're gonna be doing for the most part this episode, we're probably gonna be talking to our companions because I haven't got to talk to them that well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Talk to Morgan.
Yes? If you must.
Did I ask her everything? Okay.
Yes? At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning.
Wow.
Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
That's quite smart. Let's keep talking to Morgan.
Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I'm not doing that right now. No, 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 no. I need Dr. But
Yes. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on.
okay.
As you wish.
The hooky, hey, hooky.
Oh, wait, you little... Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
He's still cutie. He's still my cutie. Oh my god, I am so scared of that option it gave me. Like, I am not fucking with that.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
Oh my.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh my god, you're up. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. I didn't know it probably was tasty. Oh, well. Oh shit. Oh shit. Cute doggy. His teeth talking to.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh shit. That's just what I mean.
Dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
That's done like that. That's like that.
I just did.
Oh, my boy.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Damn. I mean, that's just more for his own good. Here's really.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Oh my god.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh shit. Time, you know. Oh, good luck with it. Bitch. Talk to Alistair.
What do you need?
Ask you something.
Ask away. I suppose I could, but I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all. What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
So how did you become good?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
When before that?
Let's see. I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
So you mentioned what?
It's really for the best. I'm not exactly the Chantry type, if you haven't noticed. I don't think I would have made a very good Templar. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky. I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have. He was a good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
My man, Alistair,
What do you need?
I'm not done talking, my man. My main man.
Ask away.
Tell me about the dream one.
Such as they are. That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away.
Oh boy.
If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands. Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here, but I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go. I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
But we need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
And if we just leave?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Okay, now let's talk to Liliana.
Yes?
I like to talk.
Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness.
Oh, I
It
saw
was
this
so
already.
dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever
Think of
saw.
Morgan right now, I'm not
There
gonna
it
lie.
was, a
Morgan.
single beautiful rose.
Morgan sounds
It
better.
was as though
Morgan's
the
more easy to
Maker
say for me.
stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything? He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe?
Now listen, I
What
don't
I feel in my
exactly
heart,
believe,
or what
like,
others tell
share
me?
the same religion views as her,
Thank you.
but
It's
I
nice to
accept
find someone
people
who agrees.
whatever
I
their
know what I
religion
meant,
is.
and no one will ever make that untrue.
Like, it's good to respect people's, like, ideas of religion
Yes?
and God and stuff.
Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't really like people like that.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. Thank you.
No
Maybe
problem.
I am wrong. But it is the
Like,
Maker's
I
place
believe
to
her
decide if
idea
I am
more than
worthy,
normal
not men,
Christians. Like,
not the Chantry. But there is
they have
work
a
to be
point.
done, and I have talked enough for now.
I'm not done with talking though. I'm trying to talk to my companion. Oh shit. Guys, this episode is going to be us talking to our fellow compatriots to society. I love my little compatriots.
Yes?
Let's talk.
Well, here I am. What is meant by someone like me? Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. The Chantry does not pride, and you should. I desired time apart from the world. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin.
Oh, so she's a
And my
bard.
skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Yeah, she does not like talking about that. 1 second, guys. I'm going to lower him down my AC because I don't know what's messing up with the audio. So, 1 second. Okay, guys, we need to talk about something that is extremely important. It gave me the option to kiss Morgan. Now, there's a huge problem with that. I don't know what will happen if we do, so I am not going to do it in this part. Maybe the second one, because I am scared as fuck right now. Let's talk to these two merchants, guys.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennec at your service once again. Now, before you say anything, I do recall that your business is private. But I saw your camp and couldn't help but stop. Is there anywhere safer to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
We just say, just mind yourself.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me. If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Logain has been declared the new regent.
Oh boy.
Makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
That's nice.
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse.
Oh boy.
She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold. That's exactly how I see it.
Yeah, I
The
understand
noble
from
woman,
business.
she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Yes. You didn't mention your son in your
Ah,
chat.
yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That isn't all that.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I.
Man, what a
It's not
fucking
as if I
champion.
don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Man, what a fucking champion.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch. That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed.
From a business
Dark
standpoint, I
times.
totally understand the dwarf. Let me see your wares. Let me see.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Ooh, can I actually sell you shit I don't want? That'd be so awesome. The fuck does this even do? I don't want that. Oh wow, they have armor. That's awesome. They have blood dragon armor actually. Interesting. Interesting.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment.
There you have it.
What's some enchanting now?
Enchantment.
So do I just do this? So Alistair has a lightning sword now. How cool. Let's talk to this guy, whoever the fuck you are. Wait, who's this?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world.
Damn, it's fucked
The
up.
Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor. Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's
That's
up there
actually
now.
pretty cool.
A thousand blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I'm gonna help him with this. Like, when I'm done with the what's it called again? The what's it called? The the Lothering missions and stuff. Now, guys, I know we've been talking for a long time. How long have we been talking now? 30 fucking minutes. Holy shit. Sorry for all the talking, guys. You know, I enjoy talking to my fellow compatriots and paupers. Without them, I doubt we'll be able to do any of this stuff. So, you know, guys, it's good to talk to your companions and stuff. Okay, what else? Is there anything else here? I'm gonna talk to Hucky real quick before we go. Hello, Hucky. Leave Hucky alone. Now, next. Oh, whoa! That's awesome. Now, next part we are totally gonna hit that. But let's go to what the fuck it's called. Back to Luthering. I'm gonna take.
Yes.
I'm gonna take our warriors. No, I'm gonna get Lily. Nah. Do I really want to get Liliana? That's it, Stan.
Yes.
Indeed.
I did these 3 for now. Because, you know, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, let's go to Luthering. Luther. I don't know how you pronounce it, my bad. Now, I think we got to kill some bears. And we'll turn that thing to the little boy. Oh my god, the lad is real. Do 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 do. That's still there. That's sad. I was just thinking of joining it right now. What's this? We'll turn that little thing to the boy.
Why are you here?
What do you mean?
Women are priests, or merchants, or artisans, or farmers. None of those have any place fighting.
I have no idea how to answer this.
It is not done. There is no more to it.
Do you mean your people have no female mages or warriors?
Of course not. Why would our women wish to be men?
Oh.
What are you talking about? They don't wish to be men.
They shouldn't. That can only lead to frustration.
Stan. No, never mind. Let's drop this.
Oh my god, he is so fucking American. You know what? The Chantry are fucking Americans. Well, they're gonna take over one day. Just watch.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
What mission did I just complete? Let me go here. What's this? Interesting. Okay, we could do that. I'm gonna be my doggy, cause why not? I like my doggy more than everyone here. Don't judge me. He's just so cute. Just look at him. Just look at him. He's such a cutie. I do not care that he's big as fuck. Like if he could stand up, he'd be as big as fucking Lily. And oh my god, he's probably bigger than me too. I am really short. It's kind of sad, but also the opposite way of life, which makes it funny. Oh shit, that's what it was. Putting that on just in case. We gotta find some bears. Some bears. Bears. Where the hell can these bears be? Is it here? There they are. Wow. That was easy. Extremely easy. Wow. What you want? Are you in my room?
Can you plug the tablet in?
There was a charger in there.
No, there's not.
Yes, there was.
Can I go in? Did you play the game?
Fine, you can watch.
Okay.
Okay, but no talking.
But how am I going to watch it?
Do right there.
Okay.
And close my door all the way. Directly. There you go. There you go. Guys, so we have now my sister with us. And I just want to say, Stan, you're a fucking trip. I want to get in the cage.
Just how can you fit in it? Oh, you opened it. And maybe they got you.
Oh no, I'm in the cage. Look at me, I'm a little elf. No. Clickbait. What should I call this? Snowfang gets arrested.
This should be easy enough.
Snowfang's heart gets trapped by Morgan.
Thank you for getting out yourself.
Why are you saying thank you for getting out, you mean little child?
No, I said for the melon.
Talking shit about me, little girl, I'll kill you.
Don't fall into water. Do not fall into water.
I wish I could fall. I wish I could fall.
But there's water in
The
there.
path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath.
Okay, I don't care.
All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Finished?
Can I talk to that little kid?
We found someone sleeping in our fields, in the hay.
Try it again.
Did I do everything? I
Mm,
think I may have did everything. Have I? Have I? Have I? I have did everything.
Yay!
In the town.
But what are you going to do next?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe explore. Why is that dog covered in blood?
No reason. No reason. No, no, shut the fuck up.
Maybe that one was fighting with the
Don't
dog.
suppose you're looking to buy something?
And the
All
blood
right.
got out
Just
of the dog.
don't buy everything up.
What you got, buff?
Oh. Nah. Maybe you're going to no.
Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
What?
I didn't even know I had that. I'm gonna give that to... What's his name? Alistair.
Long case. No,
Well, where can we go now? We got a map. How do I go back to camp?
No, maybe you go and explore. Hey, go back on bridge. But why are you going back on bridge?
Well, I'm heading back to camp, Barry.
Huh. Is that your cat?
No.
Oh, but where is it?
It's over here. No, guys, when we get back to camp, I want to see how good me and Warden are. Like, I don't want the kids to go bad, so I might have to whack up more points tomorrow then.
How far is your cape?
Not that far. We're about to be there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
On the dog?
Oh.
What?
Is that?
What? Chicken butt?
What?
Is that
it?
What? Chicken butt? Uh-huh.
Is that it?
Don't you? Yep. That's out of my mouth. That's not nice. Okay, let's go. At the Battle of Riverdale, Lothian Military became known as a hero when his army drove the force of the Malaysian Empire out of Warden after more than 80 years of occupation. Alright, stop it.
Hey, is that one your cape?
Got dogs?
Oh, that dog can walk.
Okay, we're Bucky's, dude. No new conversations, I guess.
Can you sleep with him?
Why would I do that?
Because he looks kind of beautiful.
Yes.
But why are you going to leave him outside?
Because, alright, just stop it.
But dogs would run away.
Shh. What's better? They're basically the same. This one's quite more better. And that looks better. Alright. Stop. I said you could be here, but you can't talk.
Oh,
Okay, I might want to whack up more points in Warden.
Hey, why that lady?
Ari! I said no. Okay, what was I gonna do now? Let me check the map. I will slowly kill you. I think I might do this one. I don't know though. Guys, we're gonna end the video here today. Please like, subscribe, in order to be here. We're out. That's all I gotta say. Bye guys, I love y'all. Stay safe. 44 minutes, not that bad.